Sawadika, everyone. A very good morning to our Australian viewers and good afternoon to those in New Zealand. A very warm welcome to everyone for our fourth session of Friday Morning with Amazing Thailand. Thank you so much for joining with us. Today we are going to talk about wellness. My name is Sherly Handjojo, TAT Marketing Manager, and I'm hosting your Friday Morning with Amazing Thailand webinars. Now, I'm sure you have all seen and registered yourselves on the Amazing Thailand Specialist website. It is our 2020 agent training program. The modules are created so that everyone is up to date with the current situation in Thailand, the diversity that each region has to offer, and creating the best Thailand itinerary depending on your client's needs. We have announced winners up to module 6, so you still have a great chance to win the prizes, from Kohl's gift vouchers to bed and breakfast packages in Bangkok luxury hotels for our Australian viewers, and TAT care packs for those in New Zealand. So remember, to be qualified to win our prize on the webinar today, you must complete all the quizzes in the Amazing Thailand Specialist. So a bit of housekeeping before we start. Our webinars are recorded and will be posted on the amazingthailandspecialist.com website. Anyone who would like to access our previous sessions, you can do so at your convenience. Please stay with us until the end. There is a quiz with 3 prizes up for grabs this week for those who can send their answer to us the quickest, and they must also complete all modules as spoken before. There is an additional 2 prizes sponsored by Health and Fitness Travel. That's 2 $50 Asper spa vouchers. So stick around to learn how to win this. So our promise to you is this is going to be your time well spent. You will learn definitely something new, and we are keeping the session short and concise. So we open to all questions. All questions and comments are very much welcomed. At the end of the presentation, we will go through them. Please use the Q&A button to type in your questions anytime. So wellness. Thailand has everything from world-class spas, wellness resorts, detox centers, and health retreats to yoga and meditation centers. First thing that comes to mind when it comes to Thai wellness would be the traditional Thai massage. For centuries, massage was only known and popular in the East. But in the past decade, with the age of internet and low-cost airlines, the popularity has grown worldwide. Thai massage in particular is holistic and really therapeutic. It employs combinations of rhythmic acupressure, body rocking, and deep assisted stretches to relieve muscular tension, enabling better blood circulation. And the best thing about this is the average price for 1 hour Thai massage is only 300 baht. It's about 13 Australian dollars or 14 New Zealand dollars. This is on offer in day spas, on the beach, and many hotels and resorts as well. There are millions of massage operators across the land of smiles. I will share a few that stand out. Tan Sanctuary Spa in Ayutthaya. It's a luxury spa resort surrounded by lush landscape gardens on a 10-acre property in Ayutthaya. That is the old capital of Thailand with UNESCO World Heritage Site. Cocoon Spa at the Slate Phuket is also really beautiful. Cocoon Rebirth Massage is the spa's signature treatment. It's a relaxing massage using essential oil. There's Kashikiri Onsen and Spa based in Bangkok. It's a Japanese style spa at Sukhumvit area. And the most popular onsen is using the soda onsen water that helps stimulate your blood circulation lower blood pressure while revitalizing your skin. There's also, of course, many more. Sense Garden Massage in Chiang Mai, Urban Oasis Spa, and Nam Spa in Bangkok as well. The next one is Muay Thai boxing. Muay Thai or Thai boxing is the national sport and cultural martial art of Thailand. It was developed several hundred years ago as a form of close combat using the entire body as a weapon. You can watch a live show in most cities in Thailand and even take Muay Thai lessons. Before each show, competitors participate in a ritual dance called Wai Kru. And the next one we have is a new craze that's happening. It's the new trend in fitness around Thailand called SUP yoga. It's yoga using stand-up paddle boarding. It combines balance and mindfulness while practicing yoga with your core strength. So the basic yoga postures that they use are tabletop, chair, butterfly, warrior, and crescent lunge. There are numerous SUP yoga places that popping up across the country. In Bangkok, we have SUP Station Pathum Thani, about 40 minutes north of Bangkok CBD on Chao Phraya River. There's Taco Lake Bang Na, located 20 minutes from Bang Na Junction and the Suvarnabhumi Airport. SUP Tao in Koh Tao, iSUP Samui in Koh Samui. There's SUP CNX in Chiang Mai and Paddle Phuket as well. The next one is meditation. As you all know, meditation is a practice where an individual uses techniques such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train your attention and awareness to achieve mentally clear and emotionally calm and stable state. Many temples offer spiritual practices to become more mindful, focused, and happy. In the south, there are Wat Suan Mok International Dharma Hermitage in Surat Thani, Deepa Bafan Meditation Center in Koh Samui, the Kamalaya in Koh Samui, and there's so many more in the north, central, northeast, with various temples and meditation centers. Now, under the new normal, with the amazing Thailand Safety and Health Administration, also known as SHA, many massage and spa must go through very strict procedures, providing one-way access for service recipients. Where there's multiple access, there must be screening point to take temperature at each entry or exit, record employees' travel history and details, guests must wear masks, clean workplace and equipment including public facilities regularly, especially after the service. There's limited capacity, and if food is served, all food must be wrapped in a plastic covering. Also keeping 1 meter apart from each other, both staff and guests. Avoid paying cash, use e-payment instead, and making advance reservation is a must. The video we're showing is an example of one of the biggest spa chain in Thailand called Let's Relax. They implement additional health measures such as cleaning all touch points every 15 minutes, social distancing with a bed in the middle that is not being used, using UVC to clean the equipments, and all the masseuses have to get their body temperatures checked regularly, wear face masks, face shield, and gloves. So are hotels and accommodation. There are further steps must be taken to get these SHA accredited. They must have proper ventilation and air purification system that's able to filter up to a certain standard to prevent accumulation of bacteria and potential virus, clean public facilities at least every 2 hours, including bathrooms and door handles, using cleaning cloth that's sterilized with antiseptic to clean the room, disinfect spray and ozone therapy applied regularly in hallways and corridors. Now we are seeing many wellness resorts and suppliers taking the initiative to be flexible and offering their services online. One example is Shiva Som International Health Resort in Hua Hin. It's about 3 hours drive from Bangkok. It's one of the world's leading wellness destinations. It's received numerous international awards year on year. They have now offered online wellness services to support individuals to maintain their wellness goals. It's a teletherapy service that you can receive bespoke professional support. And it's amazing that they now offer this complimentary. And they also, as an FYI, providing wellness cuisines, organic products delivered to Hua Hin and beyond. Also, Alinta Resorts and Spa that belongs to the Akarin Hotel Group, they have created hashtag From Akarin with Love. It's a series of YouTube videos where you can learn about yoga, fitness, cooking Thai food, mixing your own cocktails, anything positive that you can do at home in isolation. So many wellness retreats are now sending their absolute value for money packages. There's Amatara Wellness Resort in Phuket, Absolute Sanctuary in Koh Samui, and Thanyapura Sports and Health Resorts in Phuket as an example. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to our special guest speaker today, Samantha Lippiatt. Samantha is the co-founder of Australia's first dedicated wellness travel company, Health and Fitness Travel. She has an unbridled enthusiasm for all things travel, health and fitness, and is committed to providing healthy holidays options that can improve lives. Good morning to you, Samantha.
Good morning, Shirley. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So pleased to have you here with us. Now, I've heard that you spend several months at a time for a number of years, mostly to escape Melbourne winters. And you have spent extended time in Phuket, Hua Hin, Koh Samui, and Koh Phangan. You've also visited Bangkok, Krabi, and Phi Phi Island. So out of all the places you have made home, which one is your favorite and why?
Look, I have been very lucky to spend that time in Thailand. It's such a fantastic destination, and I loved all of the different locations for different reasons. But I did get to spend a lot of extended time in Koh Phangan, which I really loved. Despite its reputation as a party island, I found it was actually a lot quieter than the mainland. And a perfect destination to do things like kite surfing and scuba diving, which I'm a big fan of as well. So lots of expats actually have made that their base as well. So you not only get fabulous Thai food, but you get lots of lovely food from all over the world. And I can't wait to go back.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Really making you dream about Thailand.
Absolutely.
Now, because of the pandemic, lockdown, and isolations, everyone is more conscious than ever about mental health. Can you please let us know what you do in everyday life to keep yourself balanced and keeping yourself sane?
Yeah, well, certainly this time has been very challenging, I think, for all of us. And I know myself and like a lot of people in the travel industry, we're used to being very, very busy. So it has been a sudden change of direction. And one of the things that I found is utilizing a lot of those online tools, like we talked about from places like Chivasom, Kamalaya. All of the teams are putting together some amazing content, which does help with stress management, even things like I found that I'm getting a sore back from working in uncomfortable positions at home. We're not used to working from home. So there's some great videos, even some great like self-led programs that you can do at home now as well. So certainly using those, getting out and making use of my time to exercise. I'm lucky I'm actually up in Newcastle at the moment, so I've been able to get out and access the beach. And while it's not Thailand, it is a fabulous beach here. So being able to get that outside time has been really helping my mental health. But Another thing that I've been doing is actually hosting a weekly trivia, which we do with a whole lot of friends. We can have up to 10 to 15 different households all joining in every week, drinking some cocktails. You know, we're still in the travel industry. Of course, we try to make those some healthy juices, but drinking some cocktails and just having a laugh and, you know, getting a bit of normalcy. So that's really helped us with that sort of focus on mental health as well.
That's amazing tips and tricks there. You've got to tell me what the trivia app is later on.
I can absolutely share that. No problems at all. Lots of quizzes ready to go.
Wonderful. So what makes Thailand the perfect destination for wellness?
So there's lots of reasons that Thailand is absolutely amazing. I was actually watching the video at the start and just daydreaming about being back there. You know, I think that it's just got such wonderful people is probably the one, you know, sort of thing that initially comes to mind. Really like beautiful people, offering world-class hospitality, lots of love and care from the Thai people, which makes it a really perfect destination, with a mainly sort of Buddhist culture, again, that meditation quality to the people and to all of the locations that you can go to. Just really is a great draw card for wellness. It's a beautiful tropical destination year round. So, you know, awesome to get away during winter. I was previously in Melbourne and I did spend probably the last 3 years of winters in Thailand, which was absolutely fantastic. And something I think not, you know, many people would be aware of is that even in what we would consider the green season in Thailand, there's still hours and hours every day of sunshine. So, you know, it's not as, you know, sort of linear as we have in Australia where we have those different seasons and they're cold and wet. It's pretty much just tropical and beautiful all year round. And so perfect to also attract lots of experts. So a lot of the retreats in Thailand have residents who will come over, resident experts who will come over and spend 3 or 6 months of the year, every year, escaping the cold weather in their home countries as well. So, you know, that really attracts those fabulous practitioners, which is a benefit to those retreats. And as you touched on earlier, there are a lot of great value offers in Thailand as well. So we can have fabulous retreats that are a lot more sort of dedicated and personalized to the individual at a similar price point to something you might see in Australia or New Zealand, but with a lot more inclusions. And again, as I said, being a lot more targeted for that individual. And there's already so many fabulous retreats and gyms and spas and, you know, all sorts of offerings in Thailand. So it really does make it the perfect destination for wellness.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, absolutely. I hear you when you say the video clips really makes you to dream. And I honestly feel that, you know, I'm really missing travel right now, just seeing all those beautiful images.
Absolutely.
So why do you think Thailand is managing the number of COVID cases so well?
So look, I think a lot of the protocols that were put into place for things like SARS and MERS have really helped. You know, it's not the first time that Asia in particular has dealt with a lot of these types of unfortunate incidents, but they are prepared. They, you know, they're putting into place all the testing. They're really, you know, taking on those new procedures. There's not a lot of pushback in terms of, you know, sort of adopting those new procedures to protect the tourists, and just simple things in everyday life. You know, as with the Thai people, when they meet each other, they don't hug and kiss. Gentle bow, and you know, I think that really helps with things like social distancing. They're happy to wear masks. They're happy to go on board with all of those new procedures, and yeah, just really protect the people and the tourism for the future. So I think that's why they're doing so well.
Thank you. What kind of health and safety measures are taking place in these wellness retreats, restaurants, hotels, and many attractions?
Yeah, so very similar to the chain of Let's Relax, we're seeing lots of testing, so temperature testing as well as rapid antibody testing has been really prominent. They're actually doing that both on arrival and usually again during the stay, can be offered at any time for staff. You know, so staff are really encouraged if they have any concerns to get to testing very quickly and to isolate. However, many areas of Thailand haven't seen any active cases for a long time. They're still putting all of these procedures into place. They know obviously that they'll be really important as we open up to bring tourists back into the country as well. So things like a la carte service for food instead of buffets, days. As I said, the testing, a lot of the wellness retreats also have on-site medical teams as well. So really being able to offer that immediate service, I think goes above and beyond your normal hotels. Really, there's not only the medical team, but there's holistic practitioners. And they've been adapting a lot of programs and introducing new programs as well. So around building immunity for guests traveling there, both physically and also building resilience. So as we talked about earlier, a lot of people's mental health has been really challenged during this time, and they're really going to need to find those tools to help themselves in the future as well. So again, social distancing, smaller numbers in the retreats, and all of that testing has really been very important. Deep cleansing and new procedures and processes, which the staff are all very, very happy to get behind, because they just want to make sure that everyone feels their health and safety is the most important thing when they're there.
Wonderful, thank you. So I feel like I have known you for a very long time, when in fact it was just only last year that we did our first joint wellness training in conjunction with an agent incentive. Would you like to share these details of the incentive with the viewers?
Absolutely. So I think we did discuss, it feels like it's been a very long time. It's been, this year has been like 3 years, I think, in normal time. But we did set up an incentive to run this year. We were actually hoping to have everyone out to experience Kamalaya and to take part in our exclusive Fusion Fitness program in July this year. However, the good news is for everyone watching today that has been postponed, which gives you more time to take part and to potentially secure yourself one of those spots on the Famil. So there will be 7 spots. One has actually already been snapped up this year by one of our very proactive agents. So we're still 6 spots left. All you have to do is complete the tourism training in Thailand, which I created myself, and should take you about less than an hour, and really give you an insight into wellness travel. I think that one of the big things that we talked about, and part of the reason that we wanted to run this incentive, is that people really think that wellness travel is about green juices and colonics and, boot camps and, just not giving you the full picture. Look, there are some of these offers out there, but really the wellness world is about nurturing and caring, and it can be everything from from fitness and from improving your resilience to emotional balance, right through to sleep enhancement. There's such a big plethora of wellness programs out there. So this was what this program was really focused on doing, and with a real, sort of intention on showing those options in Thailand, and then taking some lucky agents out to experience it as well. So all the details are on the website, healthandfitnesstravel.com.au/Asian incentives, and I'm sure we'll send that information out to follow as well. And to a little further incentive we're running just now is to give away 2 $50 Aspire gift vouchers. So that's for those fabulous spa products that you will be used to finding in business class, first class on your Qantas flights, which again, we're all missing the opportunity to get out and do a flight, but you get some lovely spa products. So all you have to do is complete the training in the next 7 days and have attended today, and we will randomly select 2 winners. If you have already completed the training, thank you, and you will automatically be registered in that draw as well. So yeah, we're hoping we'll see some of you out with us at Kamalaya. Sherly and I will be there heading that up, I think, and we look forward to welcome you along with us as well.
I can't wait to join that Famil, or just to get out anywhere.
Absolutely.
So please log in to www.healthandfitnesstravel.com.au/agent-incentives. There's so many really good and up-to-date products in wellness, and I think it's really worth your time to start refreshing that knowledge again, because we do believe that the international travel will come up very soon. So the next question is, what is your favorite wellness retreat in Thailand, and why?
So as you said, there's lots of fabulous options in Thailand. I have been very lucky to visit many of them, including places like Amatara and Tanapura, fabulous retreats. But we're actually showing here just a video of my absolute favorite, which is Kamalaya, where we'll be taking everyone on the Famil. Kamalaya is my first retreat I've ever visited, and I'll let the video actually tell you about it.
And today I'm here at Kamalaya. Kamalaya is located in the southeast of Koh Samui and is one of my absolute favourite retreats, so it's a pleasure to be back. It is a luxury wellness village that offers a whole range of holistic and life-enhancing programs. I'm here taking part in the Embracing Change program, which has been really interesting for me, and I've been learning to let it go, as Elsa in the famous Frozen song tells us to do. I wanted to take you around with me and show you a little bit more about the retreat as well. So, let's go!
Come on, let's go! Up here at the hillside roof. Reception, lobbies here. Here we are at the yoga pavilion. Here we get the Pilates room. Hi guys, just going to show you my room. Let's go in.
So this is a Villa Sea View room. As you can see, we do have a beautiful view of the ocean. Might be a little bit too sunny out there to actually enjoy it as much as we can. You can come out here on, there we go, on the balcony, enjoy a meal, or head down to the beach to enjoy it yourself. And we're right next to this beautiful river, overlooking the swimming pool, and just have this great space to ourselves. So big comfy bed there, nice spot to relax, and if you can't get away from it, a little bit of work over here as well. And through that door, that's a bathroom, but really this is one of the gorgeous rooms here at Kamalaya, and certainly one that I love to stay in while I'm here.
I was saying, these are a few little photos at the end. There's actually an optional cruise you can do off of the retreat once a week, and the famous chocolate mousse. Everybody loves that at Kamalaya, so something to look forward to, Shirley. Oh, and the little outtakes of my husband making fun of me.
One hand, because two hands is weird.
Here we are at the yoga pavilion.
And the other thing that I would say here is normally it's a lot sunnier, but I used a quiet afternoon and I snuck up on some people in the yoga studio there. So often try to enjoy myself when I'm actually on the retreat, and it'll get to the last minute and I have to record a little video to share. But that is definitely making me sort of look forward to going back even more.
I know. Thank you so much for sharing that video. It's really lovely, and really, I'm pretty sure everyone in the travel industry, you know, we have been taking it for granted, aren't we? Like we've just, I don't think anyone has ever been grounded for so long, and I'm sure this also brings a little bit of joy in everyone's heart and a little bit of hope for, you know, overseas travel coming up very soon. Yeah,
I absolutely agree. I think it will be back before, before we know it, and we won't ever take it for granted again.
Yeah, most definitely. So lovely. So we've come to the last question. So if you got any comments, message you would like to get out there to the Australian and New Zealand agents, feel free, Samantha.
Yeah, look, I would just say this is a great time to be thinking about your own health and well-being. It is a really tough time out in the industry. We have these amazing retreats that we want to get you off to experience yourself, but we also have amazing resources that are available just now. So if there's anything that we can offer in terms of, support, in training or for your own mental health and well-being, I would absolutely be welcome to speaking with anyone. Personally, please feel free to reach out to us. We do work with travel agents, so we're happy to support you, train you in terms of wellness now or in the future. Absolutely. I think that your clients are going to be looking for holidays where they feel protected, and I think that the safety of the wellness retreats will really appeal to them as well, because they'll be able to go into that little wellness bubble and be taken care of, and they're just going to need to decompress, as we all are after this. So yeah, look forward to helping you, and you're very, very welcome to everyone who's saying thank you. Yes, we do work as a wholesaler, so we do work with agents. Feel free to get in touch. You can see some of the questions popping up here down the bottom, but yeah, you're very, very welcome to everyone who's saying thank you, and thank you for your time as well.
Thank you. So before we get to the questions, I'll just like to do a bit of wrap up. So if there's anything that we learned from the pandemic, we are reminded how important it is to take care of ourselves, the wellness and fitness of our body, mind, and soul. I just have to share this, this quote that I found. You have to take care of yourself, otherwise you can't pour from an empty cup. I thought it's really beautiful, and sometimes it's easier said than done. When it comes to travel, Thailand is a destination that offers numerous world-class retreats that can help you or your clients to achieve any fitness goals. Thailand has taken safety and health measures very seriously, thus has successfully contained the spread of coronavirus. The amazing Thailand Safety and Health Administration is a symbol you have to look for when trying to find COVID-safe products and services. Since the domestic travel has now reopened in Thailand, surely international will follow, and we're really hoping, fingers and toes crossed, very soon for Australia, New Zealand, and Thailand. And on behalf of Thai wellness operators, they all look forward to welcoming Australian and New Zealand tourists to come and transform their lives. So we've come to Q&A. Let me just have a little read. So there's a few comments that says, thank you, that looks amazing. We've got one from Praki Pereira. Thanks for your expert comments, Samantha. Are you a wholesaler?
Yes, I was going to say, you're very welcome. And yes, we absolutely are. So we can work with agents. Feel free to get in touch.
Yeah, so I think you can learn more about health and fitness travel through their website, which we will share later on. So a little bit more thank yous. Oh, no more questions? Well,
we must have done a very good job, Sherly. Answered everyone's questions. I think that it's, it's still a very new area for a lot of agents as well, the wellness space. So as I said, I think that the course, if anyone hasn't done it yet and they go through there and they've got any questions that come up, they're absolutely welcome to get in touch with me directly. And I'm happy to offer that one-to-one support. I'd want to get more people off experiencing those wellness holidays as soon as we can.
Yeah, and we really look forward for, I think that agent incentive is such an amazing opportunity, especially for those who have not, been to a wellness centers before. All you have to do is complete the wellness training and sell one package from health and fitness travel.
That's right. I was going to say, so one holiday to Thailand, so before the 31st of May next year. So still, we've got plenty of time. We've got everything crossed that those borders will be open again soon, and we'll be sending people out to Thailand, and then we can all, sort of head off and visit ourselves. So, as I said, I have been very lucky to visit a lot of retreats. I can give a lot of first-hand information in terms of if your clients are looking for something in particular, or you want some advice. There's a lot of information in the course about how to sell and how to understand motivators and things like that for clients as well. Definitely over the years, we've learned different people will give you advice that maybe needs to be a bit more of a deep dive into that. But, as an agent, everyone's already very well set up for the normal consultation. It's just a little extra element for the wellness. And we're happy to support with that as well. So.
Yeah. You know what? While we're waiting for, well, I'm hoping that we get new questions rather than the thank yous, which we really appreciate your comments there.
Absolutely.
But from health and fitness travel perspective, why do you think Thailand is the most popular destination amongst, the others?
Look, as I said, I mean, it's all of the reasons that we touched on before. It's easily accessible out of many locations as well. So for many years, it's been this fabulous tropical destination in the middle of the world. And so you've got people coming in from the UK, coming in from Australia. It brings in that sort of mix of guests in a lot of the wellness retreats as well. And I think having those major markets has meant that it's had investors who've actually gone and created these amazing products in Thailand. And so again, being able to access this amazing staff and being able to access the great value that they can offer this different range of products. In some different places in the world, you see there might be offerings that are very set, and that's really coming down to a lot of sort of the setup in terms of commercial. So Thailand just has this great intersection of like location, price, and usually when we're not having borders closed, access as well, so it is just it's the number one location that we send Australian and New Zealand travellers for wellness, over and above those retreats sort of in country as well. People love going off and saying not only did they have a wellness holiday, but they had a tropical, sort of paradise wellness holiday. So it gives them the bragging rights when they get back. And it's, it opens up to being outside. If it's sunny, you can get outdoors, you can be on the water, you can take a yoga class in one of these beautiful pavilions. Oh, there's so many reasons. Shirley, I'm just like daydreaming about it as I'm talking. I can't wait to go back.
So we've got a few more questions actually. So one from Maria Summers, are the packages on your website land only?
Yes. Yes, I was going to say, so because we are looking after the whole of Australia and New Zealand, packages on the website are, they are, just land only at the moment. We can help with flights or, or dealing with agents. You can also do that as well. So we can do either.
Fabulous. There's a really nice comment from Carrie Hankel. I highly recommend doing the wellness training. I learned so much. It was quick and very informative. Thanks, Sam. That's very lovely. Thanks,
Carrie. That's awesome.
One from Tina Johnson. If you stay at Kamalaya, are all the wellness or fitness classes free, or is there an extra cost?
Okay, so as you say, at Kamalaya specifically, they actually have a whole daily schedule of complimentary activities, which is part of the inclusions for all of the guests who are staying there. There are a few optional extras, things like cooking classes and maybe external tours. If you want to do those, they would be additional cost. But there is a daily schedule from morning till night that is all included, is all complimentary. Now, that is usually supplemented by a program. So someone would be there doing a sleep enhancement program, and then they have access to all those complimentary classes.
The other properties in addition to Kamalaya via webinar. Looks like you have to set up a new webinar for this one.
Absolutely. I was going to say, look, and we have a lot, we actually do feature a lot of the different properties, just touch on them in our Thailand training as well. But we do have Amatara, Amadpuri, Tanapura, Phuket clans. There's, so many options in Thailand. So they're all on our website as well, but absolutely we could potentially do another webinar and talk a bit more for anyone who's interested to know more about the different options. I've actually been to the Slate in Phuket and been in that fabulous spa that you mentioned as well. So, there's so many fantastic options all across Thailand.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you everyone for your comments and questions as well. So we can next go to our congratulations to the winners of webinar week 2. To Tina Johnson from Mobile Travel Advisor SA, yay! Ruth Regan, Wedaway, Queensland, Maria Summers, Hello World Travel, Belina, and thank you so much for coming and joining with us again today. The next is our quiz. So as you know, we have 3 $50 Coles gift cards to give away. And the question today is, what is the national sport and cultural martial art of Thailand? So you all probably know the drill by now. You have to complete all the quizzes on the amazingthailandspecialist.com and send your answers to info@thailand.net.au. So please give us your feedback through the poll on your screen, which will pop up very soon. Yep, there's only 2 questions. Feel free to give us your feedback, and please don't miss our webinar next week. It's gonna be all about family holidays, and I will be speaking with Sherly Handjojo, Director of Complete Travel Marketing. We really hope that you find the session informative. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Stay safe and stay well. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.